We are drunks versus the world. We may not be right, but we don't know what about. Versus the world. We don't fuck around. If we did, we found out we are drunks versus the world. We may not be right, but we don't know what about.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, let's get ready to podcast.
Not all ages.
Not all. Well,
maybe 13 and up.
13 and
17 and up. NC 17.
NC 17.
We're NC 17.
Yeah. I'm Jason with Drunks vs. the World, and to my left we have.
I'm Justin with Drunks vs. the World.
And I'm Lucas with Drunks vs. the World.
And we are Drunks versus the World. We are the Drunks vs. the World.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're back in the garage.
Back in Studio 204.
Mm-hmm.
We're gone.
Last week.
Yeah. We did put out an episode that was on our Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
And since we had millions and millions of requests, we did make it free for that episode.
Yep. You're welcome.
You're welcome, people. You're welcome. Don't send us like fruitcakes. Give us money. We want money.
I would even at this point take a fruitcake.
You are a bit of a fruitcake. Oh,
walked into that one.
You did. You kind of did.
The exchange rate on fruitcake is really high right now.
It is too. I mean,
I'll take it.
Fruitcake is. I guess I've never had it. It looks terrible.
It looks awful. It's not good at all.
Doesn't look like it.
I grew up around when that shit was like, oh, here's a fruitcake, and you're like, it's not good.
No.
Yeah, I only know of it as a punchline to a joke.
Yep.
Like in sitcoms or whatever in the 90s, it was always
fruitcake.
Like the mother-in-law would bring over a fruitcake or something.
I think it's died off. I don't even think people our ages make fruitcakes anymore.
Oh, I'm sure you could still get one. Just nowadays, they're called cakes with fruit in them. Because fruitcake is kind of a slanderous word towards homeless sectionals.
Homeless sexuals?
Sectionals.
Homeless sectionals.
Homeless sexuals.
Yeah. So, Justin?
There's a joke there, like a Mitch Hedberg. Hedberg is it?
Hedberg.
Isn't it Hedberg?
Mitch Hedberg. What the fuck was his name?
That guy.
Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah.
Not gonna fucking be a comedian anymore.
He's not popular enough to know what his name is.
Yeah, we don't care.
Yeah, just as stupid. Yeah, I found a couch. Someone threw out a perfectly good couch. It was a homeless sectional.
Oh, God.
Stupid.
Sorry, I didn't even hear it from him. I just kind of...
No, he didn't. I was just saying, that it's an easy, the Hedberg-style joke based on what he said.
You're talking about that dude. So I seen a couch out on the street. It was a homeless sectional. That guy?
No, he's the guy that seemed like he was really high all the time.
Yeah, that guy.
And he would just tell one-line jokes.
That's what I was saying. Well, I guess it's a horrible fucking...
It's just his delivery is...
I've heard of him, but I've never actually watched him.
Oh, he's kind of funny. Some of his little one-liners are pretty good. I know who you're talking about. My imitation wasn't good.
Yeah, he's the guy is like, my teeth have so much tartar, you could dip fish sticks in them.
Oh, I'm thinking of somebody else. I'm thinking of that guy that would just talk very monotone.
You're thinking I think Stephen Wright or something. Might be his name.
Yeah. Huh. Justin, been a couple of weeks since we've been on. What have you been up to for the last couple of weeks?
Well, you guys want to hear about my trip to Iowa?
Fuck, here we go, Iowa.
Didn't even bring us any corn.
No, I didn't bring any corn.
My buddy went to Iowa and all he brought me back was a stupid t-shirt.
Yeah, not even that.
Yeah.
Iowa's just a bigger North Dakota.
I think Idaho's, you're the Iowa corn. I was like, no, that's potatoes, you fucking moron. No, wrong. That was my bad.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's where I was this week. Fucking work meetings.
I'm totally sorry.
Yeah.
That you went to that.
Yep. A lot of schmoozing and a lot of
A lot of
yes, sir.
A lot of
fake laughs and
like Stewie.
Yes, sir. You can put that in my ass.
Didn't go that far, but
Okay, let's keep it clean here, guys. Keep it clean.
yep.
That's what we do here, Drunks versus the World.
Mm-hmm.
And Bearded Thunder, how was your week?
I had a great week. I think I told you about it on Wednesday, but
Yeah.
we had a client audit, so we had a visitor on Tuesday, and the meeting for the audit was supposed to start at 9 a.m., which is when I get into the office. So I get to my computer, and I have a Teams message from 8:45 saying, "We're in the meeting. We're waiting for you."
Where are you?
And I said, the meeting request was for 9 a.m. And he responds, "It's 9:02. I can't believe you're not here yet." I was like, it took everything I had not to respond, just LOL, because I was already done with it. But
Yeah.
like, my God.
Jeez.
What a dickhole.
Yeah.
Man.
What an
You
ass.
should quit.
I would. Fuck that place.
Yeah, I quit. I don't need money.
Yeah. What do you do with that other pay bills and live? Money's evil.
Maybe if this podcast takes off.
We've been saying that
assholes.
We've been saying that every week for fucking 100,
One good episode.
106 weeks,
Yeah. Is that where we're at now? 106?
roughly.
Yeah.
Now we're on episode 107 or 108, so that'd have been
Have you
54.
checked our numbers lately?
Yeah.
Not good?
No. It's I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not the greatest fucking marketer. So
Me neither.
Maybe we're not taking on. Maybe the world is too small. Maybe we need to be Drunks versus the universe.
Oh.
I could see that.
Oh,
I could see
yeah.
that. We should try that.
We'd be big in Alpha Centauri.
We would. We would. I mean, in like 10,000
Yeah.
years when they actually
When
hear
it
it.
finally
Limiting
arrives.
ourselves to the Milky Way galaxy.
Yeah, limiting ourselves.
I mean,
Drunks versus the
need to think
multiverse.
bigger than that.
Yeah, the multiverse.
the multiverse.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah. We're just thinking too small.
Yeah, right. So we got a couple of things this week. Tonight we have the Royal Rumble.
Big
Big
weekend.
weekend.
Got the Royal Rumble tonight, which I'm actually kind of looking forward to.
Fuck yeah.
That's going to be fun.
Maybe my favorite pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Might be overshadowed somewhat by the Vince McMahon news.
Yeah.
Listen.
He didn't do anything wrong.
He shot one person.
You shit. Hey, Amber Heard shit on a guy's fucking bed. Why can't he shit on their head?
Right?
I mean, come on here. And then the other thing is we have AFC, NFC championship games.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of shit talking about Brock Purdy, too, lately.
Yeah, that's really...
He's good. He's good. But
He's got him this fucking far.
he's in a very
He's,
good
he's
system.
one of the finalists for MVP this year. I just saw that
Yeah.
list. I mean, obviously he's not going to win it, but...
His team is so good. You could put almost anyone at quarterback on that team, and they would make
Kirk
it this far.
Cousins?
Maybe.
I don't
Derek
know.
Carr?
Maybe.
I don't know. They had Garoppolo and... So
Johnny Manziel?
They were good with him, too, I guess.
Yeah, they made the Super Bowl.
Johnny
Should've won.
Manziel?
No.
Ryan Leaf?
No.
Jamarcus Russell?
No.
Whoa.
No.
I saw...
Justin Schumacher?
Maybe.
Maybe.
There was...
If you can throw past 40 yards, you got a
I
chance.
can't throw past 4 yards.
There's an NBC sports analyst, I think it was today, that was saying that the Niners need to trade for Justin Fields. And I was just like,
no.
what?
No.
How could you do that after Purdy has been as good as he has?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I just don't... The guy came in, he was a third stringer last year and did pretty fucking good in what he got to play. And then this year, you're gonna be pissy about it. They're gonna fucking fuck with the guy because of what? 2 bad games?
Yeah, they had like 2 back-to-back losses
Yeah,
or something,
they-
and everybody was, they need to move on from Purdy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far, but they should have probably lost to the Packers.
Yeah, but the Packers team, that's an up and down team all year. They were either, I mean, they had some good games, they had some bad games. I mean,
They started off very bad and then ended.
Yeah,
very
they
finished fantastic.
yes, they turned it on when it mattered.
I mean, we beat them, but that's not saying anything. I'm just saying, I mean, I'm not fucking being like, woo, fucking woo, you know.
Vikings beat them at the beginning of the year, too.
Yeah. You know, so I mean, but they made it to the playoffs.
Yep.
So.
Nearly to
How do you feel about Pierce being the HC?
I'm okay with it. I really am. I mean,
I like it.
When your team's fucking excited about it,
Yeah.
that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, now look, you got Harbaugh over in fucking in
Bills, the Giants.
LA.
San Diego.
One of the guys, the guy that deals blackjack at Pub West when we're there, his name is Steve. Call him Shooter. And he's a Broncos fan, and he goes, well, you know who's winning the AFC West next year? I'm like, I looked at us and not the fucking Broncos. And he meant the Chargers just because of Harbaugh. And I'm like,
He'll make a difference.
he may make a difference, but I mean, you got fucking teams left and right that have fucking killer fucking players, killer starting, you know, whatever.
Well, you still got the Chiefs in that division.
Yeah. You know, but the thing is that who gives a fuck? I mean, the Chargers have made the playoffs twice in the last 5 years. We've made it twice to the playoffs in the last 5 years. They shouldn't have made it. I mean, they would have been dicks.
They should have made it 3 times.
Yeah, you know, and
He's a horrible head coach,
yeah,
Staley.
but he's. By the way, guess where he might be going?
Not as a head coach.
Miami. Yeah,
Not as a head coach.
he was getting looked at.
Miami's not going to fire their head coach.
Dude, he was getting.
It'd be as a defensive coordinator.
I don't think so. I think
I saw something
they are
about
not gonna
a
fire
head
the coach.
coaching position somewhere that he was.
They kept him long enough for a certain reason.
You might as well give me that case of beer right now.
Oh, fuck you. But he was making this big fucking deal, and I'm like, you got quarterbacks that are fucking do great. You get a decent quarterback on the team that's got fucking great receivers and shit. Of course, the guy's gonna fucking turn around and beat records.
Yeah.
That's what happens nowadays. So just because Justin Herbert, as far as I'm concerned, he's not elite, but he's a good quarterback.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him in the elite category.
Yeah,
But they do. Everybody
Yeah,
fucking.
they do.
Every time you turn around, the Chargers are in the Super Bowl talks for the Super Bowl.
I know.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
They can't get past the first round just like we can't.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he's close to that level, but he has the potential to be that good. But
Yeah.
I mean,
He's talented, but he doesn't have the it factor.
Let's be honest. And me being a fucking Raiders fan, Mahomes is the guy. You put him on a fucking team that's got a half-ass fucking roster, he's gonna get you the playoffs.
Yeah. This is his 6th straight AFC championship.
You know, he's like 13. He's been to like, what is it? What did they say? He was like in playoffs. He's like 33-2 or something like that, or 13-2. He played a lot of playoff games.
yeah, it's
in
like
the playoffs,
13 or 14
Yeah, yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Yep.
But a lot of people remember that he lost his very first trip. He didn't make it past the first round because he lost to Mr. Brady.
That was in the championship game.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I thought
He's
he
been
lost.
every year he's been a starter, he's made the AFC championship game.
No,
Man.
the guy's legit
That's why he's on the quarterback Mount Rushmore.
for you.
Yeah.
Not me. Fuck him.
Better than Marino, they
Hate
say.
him. Jesus.
All right, let's go.
We're throwing hands right now. I just, you know, the guy. I give the guy credit. He is a fucking great. He's elite. If you were to put him in a fucking team in the 90s, early 90s, 70s, 80s, or early 90s, that fucking guy wouldn't have lasted.
I disagree.
He would have gotten hit by like fucking Lawrence Taylor, and he would have been crying to mommy. He would big big mean man hit me. And then
I disagree.
I fucking
You think
don't.
they win tomorrow?
No.
I don't either.
Who?
The Ravens and Chiefs.
Oh yeah,
Chiefs
that
have
one.
been lucky to make it to where they're at.
I don't think they'll beat the Ravens.
I don't either.
They the last half of their year has been garbage. Well, fuck them. Yeah, last half of their year was garbage.
They don't have
They
good receivers.
they lost most of their fucking. Yeah, they're missing two receivers, Thuney and.
Thuney's a guard, but they've had.
I thought he was
they haven't had good receivers all year.
Yeah,
That Rice is kind of coming along, but he's not.
Who was it? Was it Tui or Truey or whatever? That fucking the one that
Tony.
that fucking they called the
Oh,
offside.
Kadarius Toney. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's not playing.
Yeah.
good.
They're the one that has like Pacheco or whatever. the
Pacheco,
running back.
that
he's a-
fucking
that
got
guy
done.
is good, yeah.
He's like a 6th, 7th round pick.
Yeah.
Man,
This we got, and there's a lot of fucking legit elite running backs that are coming up for free agency, and who knows if their teams are gonna pick them up. Nobody want. I know fucking Josh Jacobs is.
He's a free agent?
He's a free agent. Derrick Henry is a free agent.
Yep.
Who else?
isn't Henry retiring, or is he just? Is it just that he wasn't going to re-sign?
He's
with the
not going to
Texans?
resign.
He's
with
not
the
gonna
Titans.
resign.
Or Titans, yeah,
Yeah.
He wants to go somewhere
where he can win.
yeah.
Yep. He deserves it.
He does. If
Get the
there's
hell out of Tennessee.
if there is a running back that you would be willing to spend money on, it would be
He'd be the
him.
guy,
yeah.
because he's shown the longevity.
Well, when you're 8'9" and fucking 420
He is
pounds
a
and
monster.
just
Yeah.
fucking run like a
I don't know where he'll go.
easy.
He might go to the Ravens.
Oh, I wouldn't. Oh,
that
could you
would-
imagine having him and then throwing
Yeah.
fucking?
That would be
I heard at the
Nasty.
trade deadline this year, there was a deal in place between the Titans and the Ravens to trade him, but the owner shut it down.
Well, I see that there's. You see, Mr. Brady apparently there's a good chance that he was going to be. They were working out a deal. The Niners were working out a deal for Brady to come in,
Yeah, I saw
and then
that.
Purdy was going to be his backup.
I don't
Really?
know what did they say made that fall through.
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure that. I mean, I don't know how he could do
I
that.
think
When you're a partial owner of a team, should you be able to play?
Right. I think it was Brady was the one that said, nah.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, he was trying to tell his ex-wife, hey, I am done. I'm done playing. But now he's got that huge fucking $300 million fucking, no, I'm talking about his ESPN deal.
Oh yeah,
The Fox deal.
Or the Fox deal, yeah. $360 million for
A
that.
lot. Yep.
That's where he got the money to be able to buy into the Raiders.
it would be funny if he went to do commentary and it was just terrible. Like just
Yeah.
they paid him just assuming that he would be good, and he,
He'd get like really nervous. When he was
Have you seen those commercials for Gronk doing the kick again this year? And one of the first ones is he's running through the desert. He's just got fucking hair all over. He's like, I catch the ball, I don't kick it. You know?
I don't think I've seen that. I think Brady will do well broadcasting.
I think he will too. I mean,
I do think he's going to be
look
good.
at fucking
He'll be better.
Romo.
Romo's fallen off.
Last few games I've heard that he hasn't did too great, but I mean the guy was fucking. I mean, he could sit there and he'll look at the play before it even happens. Like, here's what they're going to do and what they need to do, and exactly that's what a quarterback should be able to do. But it's pretty bad he couldn't do it when he was playing.
Yeah.
It was either that he could and didn't want to, or the tools that he needed just weren't there. Because he went to a Super Bowl or the playoffs. I know his very first game, right after Aikman retired.
He's won like maybe one playoff game his entire career.
Right.
Probably against the Vikings.
Vikings smoked him in the playoffs.
Oh, really?
That was that 09 year with Favre. They beat him 35-3.
Nice.
How'd that end up for you guys?
not good.
We got fucked.
By the refs and by
It was the bounty program.
Oh,
That they were targeting
teams do that.
They were targeting him low
since the 50s.
They were targeting him. The pass interference in overtime was fucking
there was
terrible.
Like 4 calls in overtime.
You have anybody on the fucking that's a linebacker, an edge rusher, anybody. Their job is to kill the quarterback. So,
yeah, but you got to do it in legal ways.
not back then.
Yeah.
Well, okay, back then. I'm talking about like 70s, 80s, and early 90s.
A Raider fan would make a comment.
Fucking, hey, dude, kill him all.
Fucking, I think it was Gene Upshaw used to just have this cast that he would just roll up several times, just beat people.
So did what's his name? Fucking Lyle Alzado.
Yeah,
he was mean.
Mention all the steroids those teams did.
Yeah, it was football. Happens.
Football.
Yeah. Half those guys
You're
are fucking...
one that says these baseball players that do steroids shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So we should say the same things about all these Raiders players.
Sure.
They shouldn't be.
Well, yeah, the Raiders players are the only ones who did steroids back then.
Well, you could say the same thing about all the baseball players.
Yeah. If they did steroids, they'll let them in the fucking Hall of Fame.
All right, I hereby declare
Speaking of Hall
the
of
Raiders
Fame,
as cheaters.
Why is it just the Raiders? They weren't the only ones.
And
They
the
may have been. It was probably half the team that was dealing the steroids to
I
everybody
bet
else.
the purple people eaters were.
No, they wouldn't do that. Not my Vikings.
I really think that it's. I think we need to go back to that.
Steroids?
Smash mouth football.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Back to no more fucking whiny little quarterbacks because I got hit 13.1 thousandths of a second after I let go of the ball.
I agree, but it won't go back.
Yeah, it won't. And thank you very much, Aaron Rodgers, you pussy. Go take your ayahuasca and shove it up your ass. Whatever that is.
Does shoving ayahuasca up your ass get you more fucked up than?
I bet it would.
You would have to.
But hey, I'll buy it for you. You try it.
All right.
It's probably the exact same reasoning that like boofing alcohol would get.
Yeah.
Because it's just bypasses like the liver entirely. And
yeah. Well, maybe Aaron will try that next year
when he's in his fucking 30 days of night or whatever he called it. That fucking moron.
I love that he only made it 4 snaps this year, and that's only if you count the Achilles.
It was 5. It was a snap. I thought.
I thought it was just the 3 downs.
Maybe
it was 3rd down.
He wants to come back. I don't think he's going to do well.
I don't think so either.
Maybe he makes it only 2 snaps.
He relies too much on his legs, and he's just old now. He's going to be like Russell Wilson. He relied too much on his legs, and look at Wilson now.
There's 2 fucking horrific fucking what do you want to call them? Horrific fucking rumors I've heard from my poor Raiders. Yeah. 1, that we might get Cousins. 2, we might get Russell Wilson.
Ugh.
Oh boy!
I don't think we get.
What pick in the draft are you?
We're 12th.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might.
The only reason why I don't. First of all, the reason why I don't think that we will get Cousins is because he's willing to take a fucking cut to stay with Minnesota.
Yeah.
I mean, they want to. They're going to have to do a lot of shit to be able to fucking get up there to get a quarterback.
I don't think
unless the Raiders pony up a bunch of money for him, he would want to go.
We don't want to pony that.
I don't see that relationship working out.
The only way we're going to be able to pony up any money for that type of shit is if fucking we end up getting rid of Garoppolo, which is going to happen.
Yeah, and he's under contract yet, right?
We got him another year.
Yeah,
but he was.
Trade him.
Just get rid of him. I don't give a fuck.
Just cut his ass and get the money.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that if I had to be, but he'll go somewhere. Somebody will pick him up. Yeah. The other thing is fucking Russell Wilson.
I don't.
And you know what? They fucking lit a fire under his ass like 3/4 through the rest of the year, and he started playing. obviously not against us. He's kind of sucked, but you guys beat the shit out of him too, if I remember right.
No, they lost to the Broncos.
What? Mm-hmm. How do you guys lose the Broncos?
We're not very good.
And Russell Wilson has always, it seems like, been a thorn for the Vikings.
Yeah, he has. Big time.
I'm just saying, guys. Just saying. Sucks. No, I'm excited.
You guys need to, both our teams need to draft somebody.
Yeah.
Develop them and hope for the best.
I honestly think the Vikings need to do whatever they can to trade way up
a quarterback.
Do you guys have the ability to? I mean, you guys have the shit they could?
They're pick number, they're 11.
Then we must be 12 or 13.
Yep. You'd have to give up some first-round picks.
Yeah.
And the first 3 people in the draft all need quarterbacks. So the first 3 are going to be gone.
So that's already...
Yep. But they could get Penix.
Wait, well, one of them is the Bears. Is the Bears like 2 overall?
They're number 1. They got 2 picks.
They don't. Justin Fields isn't bad.
I don't mind him either.
There's no reason to there's no reason to fucking get rid of him. I don't believe.
And I thought that I had heard that towards the end of the season that they really were starting to commit to Fields.
Yeah.
But I might be confusing that with Jordan Love too.
Love's actually done right.
The Bears are just horrible coaching. That's just quarterbacks fail there.
Yeah, because that's wasn't it? Who was it? That fucking quarterback that was? He was predicted to go number 1, and he said that he would rather play. He wants to know if the Browns are going to fucking if the Bears are going to draft a quarterback or draft him, then he won't declare.
Yeah, that was Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
He declared already, though.
Did he?
Yep.
I hate that shit, like what the Eli Manning thing, like, if San Diego drafts me, I won't sign.
Yep.
I don't think they should be allowed to do that. I think you should, once you declare, you're saying, like, who takes me, takes me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you declare, you're saying, I'm willing to play. But you shouldn't be able... I'm willing to play as long as it ain't that team.
It'd be like declaring the army as long as there's no war.
Yeah. That's why you joined the National Guard, apparently. Then you still go.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't think the Bears have a problem with Justin Fields. If they
saying this Williams is a once-in-a-generation type player, which I don't buy, but I think that's why they might draft him.
We've had 2 quarterbacks in the last 30 years that are like that. Tom Brady and fucking Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
We've already got 2, and that is very, very rare to see that type of shit.
Well, now we get Caleb Williams.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think he's that guy. I think he'll be good, but he'll be like Kyler Murray. They signed him last year to a big contract, wasn't it? Kyler Murray, and then Tua got signed, didn't he? Tua hasn't signed a contract yet. I thought Kyler got one about 2 years ago.
And in Pittsburgh, they need a quarterback.
Yeah. There's talk about Cousins going there.
Please do.
That might not be a bad fit.
Yeah.
I could see him as an upgrade to, Mason Rudolph or whatever.
Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
He would be an upgrade.
But
they're not going to win the Super Bowl or go to the Super Bowl.
Probably not.
Kenny Pickett was their fucking backup. Didn't Mason Rudolph get hurt?
Pickett was the starter, then he got hurt, and then Rudolph came in.
Oh, that's right.
Then didn't they have a quarterback that got killed on the crossing the freeway or something?
Dwayne Haskins?
That was like last offseason, or was it the one before?
I think he was a free agent when he got killed, but he did play for the Steelers.
He was playing Froggers while he was playing.
You're a football player, not a Frogger player.
It's the off season, okay? Whatever I do with my time is my business.
No Frogger during the off season.
Yeah.
What did I tell you?
That's now going in the contract.
Yeah,
not gonna live anymore.
So what happened? When contract negotiations break down? He didn't sign the no frogger clause.
The no Frogger waiver. Yeah.
Then the next day, fucking no Frogger waiver.
No Frogger.
Oh God!
You know what? That would be kind of fun to play if you survived. Frogger in like New York City or something. Yeah.
during fucking rush hour, Los Angeles.
Yeah,
hey, you should try it when you go to New York. Show. Survivor.
Frogger edition. Jeff Probst. All right. 14-lane interstate highway.
Fuck.
Get out there. Oh, shit. Fuck.
Now, it's horrible to say. There's a lot of quarterbacks out there that don't have a job next week or next year.
No, I hate how dependent the NFL is on quarterbacks.
And now they're saying that Dak is going to be looking at $60 million a year.
He's getting over 50 next year.
Yeah, but he's got a contract that last year's last year.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. He's making more than Mahomes will next year.
And why?
Because of those stupid rule that every year the quarterback's up for contract, they got to make more than the next guy.
That's not a rule.
It isn't. But
It's not. But it's
It's not a spoken rule. Right. I mean, you know, if I was Jerry Jones and I said, okay, here, why would I pay you fucking Patrick Mahomes money when you've never made it to the big game?
Right.
Why would, because didn't Joe Burrow sign a huge fucking contract?
Yeah, he's going to be like the richest one.
Yeah.
In the league.
Because he went Super Bowl twice.
Once.
Oh, that's right. He lost in the AFC Championship a few years ago against the fucking Chiefs.
Correct.
So.
And he got hurt this year.
Yeah. I mean.
He's a guy I give a big contract to, Burrow.
I know you're all up on his dick.
I love Burrow. I
get it. He's a handsome man.
Oh, yeah.
I'd suck his dick.
Yeah.
Oh, I would suck it. I'd touch it.
Can I just touch it?
I'll just touch it. I'm not
I just
sucking
want
it.
to touch it.
Hey, everybody, I'm fucking stroking him off.
Joe Burrow's dick.
Hey, Lucas, what are you doing down there? I'm finishing.
I'm finished.
Okay, I wouldn't suck his dick. I would boof it, though.
Boof the dick?
Boof the dick?
Yeah.
But yeah, Cousin's dick, I'm done.
You're done
No more.
boofing that dick.
Yeah.
More.
I didn't even want to boof it.
He was a raper?
Well, figuratively.
Figuratively.
Yeah. I've been figuratively raped by Kirk Cousins.
Well, I think that Minnesota has been figuratively raped by him for the last 12 years. 10 years, whatever it was.
I think it's been 6 or 7 now.
Whatever.
Oh, it's been longer than that. He's had 2 contracts for fucking 3 years
but they're
each, and then the
short
very
contracts.
first one. Yeah, it's got to be close to 10.
Yeah,
No.
the first contract is the only
he
one
signed
that I
in,
agreed with. I think
right.
that one was a good one. It almost worked out.
The one for the first one, he
very
signed
first
2 of
one.
them for $3 million each, or 3 years each for like $9 million.
Yeah, and he signed in 2017, so it hasn't been 10 years, but feels like 10 years. Mm-hmm. You know, it's time to move on.
Time to give him up.
To move on.
You know,
You
who do you guys think's gonna win Lions Niners then?
Niners.
Niners.
The Lions are actually going to give him a hell of a fucking.
I'm definitely not counting the Lions out.
Yeah, me neither.
When they play well, they are tough to beat.
Yeah,
But just looking at some of the statistics about, in the quarterback comparison, both of them in the pocket their stats were very similar, except once they're pressured. Purdy's stats when he's under pressure are way better than Goff's.
interesting.
And so that could be, that Niner defense is...
Goff's what, 6'6", 6'5"?
Yeah, something like that.
He's not much. He's not. I think he's a little bit bigger than fucking Wentz, and neither one of them are really good in the fucking pocket
Yeah.
or getting out of it. That's what I mean.
Goff has got the best offensive line at football. Detroit's offensive line
Really?
is awesome,
I did not know that.
Yeah,
in my opinion. So that's why I like the Lions. But
like you said, you can't count them out. But I definitely think. I mean, look at that fucking McCaffrey is killing it.
Yeah.
he's awesome.
And I think when it comes down to it, I think the Niners defense is just better. And
Yeah, it is.
that's critical in the playoffs.
Deebo Samuel's coming back.
Debo is cleared to play.
He's my favorite player to watch right now
Is he?
in football. Yep.
You know, McCaffrey, this is the first time he's been fucking healthy for a full year since, his rookie season?
Yeah, he's always banged up.
When he was over,
Yeah, it was always, he'd have 6 MVP level games and then,
bang,
ACL
fuck, I'm dead.
or something.
Yeah.
Out for the rest of the year.
Turf toe. No, yeah, I think that's going to be a hell of a game. They're both the games are going to be good to watch.
Will the NFL intervene to have a Taylor Swift Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl? Is the fix in?
So I did see.
There's a lot of fucking people talking, dude.
I did see a guy on the NFL subreddit talking about I think like the head official or whatever for this game is the most road friendly official in the NFL.
Yep.
And
yep, I read the same thing. There's been so much talk about NFL rigging for the last 2 months. Mm-hmm. Scripts and all this shit. And I actually heard something today from I don't remember if it was a quarterback, but he was a professional player. And he goes, the teams know, and the officiating crew and the owners and everybody knows who's supposed to be winning these games and blah, blah, blah. It's already predetermined. Depending, and it's all because it's story driven.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
if the Chiefs make the Super Bowl, that would be the most watched Super Bowl ever.
Why?
Oh, because of the Taylor Swift angle, and the ratings this year have they just keep breaking them every year. NFL.
Yeah, well, yeah. Look, what was it? Was it Christmas games were the most watched fucking? They had like most watched NFL games other than a Super Bowl ever.
Yeah.
You know, and
keeps going up.
Yeah, and that was because there was 3 games
on Christmas. Yeah.
Yep, there was Raiders Chiefs. There was obviously I believe the fucking Cowgirls played.
Probably, I don't remember.
The Cowboys always end up playing at like Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Thanksgiving for sure. It's them and the Lions now that always play.
America's team. Why aren't the Patriots the America's team? They're Patriots.
It just goes back to the 70s when the Cowboys were really good.
That just means whoever came up with it is stupid.
They're the most popular team, that's why.
That's just stupid.
Which always blows my mind. I don't know how anyone outside of Texas can like them.
You see Robert Kraft bought the fucking Patriots back in the 90s for $178 million.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine?
All those sports teams are worth about that much then.
It's just unbelievable because now you can't even look at a team that you're going to pay less than $3 billion.
Yeah.
You know?
And then in another 20 years, there'll be $10 billion.
Oh, no. That's just too much. Now you're acting crazy.
I wouldn't say it's even that far off.
You need to calm down, mister.
Fuck that. Shohei Ohtani signed a $700 million contract. Sports teams were worth that much. Teams were worth that much just 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So now tonight we're watching the Royal Rumble. And what were all the matches, Justin? I know there was 3 different Royal Rumbles, isn't there? And then there's like 3 fucking singles matches.
Well, there's the Women's Royal Rumble. There's the Men's Royal Rumble. There's a fatal 4-way between Reigns, Randy Orton, LA Knight, and AJ Styles. And then there's that Kevin Owens and Jake Paul match. And then I don't know what the other match is.
I think so that fatal 4-way.
Prediction. Sorry.
Go ahead.
The Rock will interfere in that match and Randy Orton will win.
Think so? I think
my hot take.
I'll give you that, but I will say that I think that they're going to let LA Knight win.
Ooh. Just outright without interference or anything?
No, with the interference that somehow he'll overcome some sort of interference by The Rock.
Yep. That's what I think too, but I think it'll be Randy Orton that wins.
Because Orton just came back, but LA Knight's fucking story's been rocking for since the Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
You know, it took us so long.
He's never cashed in yet.
I don't think he
has he?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
There's got to be a statute of limitations on when he.
You would think the next one comes around.
When was that pay-per-view? What?
Back in. Wasn't that back in like fucking May? April or May?
So I guess he's got a few months yet, but damn, who's this?
Oh, that's
Chelsea Green?
That's my wife.
Hey, That's my wife.
Where are you going? You're supposed to be upstairs.
Girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. Don't
She
tell my
doesn't
wife.
know yet.
Oh, she knows. I've been sending her dead fucking mouses.
Okay, Vince.
Oh, shit. I shit on her head once.
Is this a dead bird?
So we got fucking Vince fucking McMahon.
I should see if I can find some of his texts. I can.
He's not going to be as any. His dad's rolling over at his grave right now, thinking, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Linda is probably getting ready to divorce his dumbass, and he's not going to.
I can't believe she hasn't already.
Right.
Even before all this.
Probably a prenup or something.
And Triple H and fucking Stephanie are in the back, fucking high five and saying, "We got this shit now. This is ours."
As long as, because right now there's a lot of questions about who knew what and when.
Yeah.
And so if this is something that turns out is kind of an open secret, then there's going to be, like, Triple H could be exposed and Stephanie could be exposed to it. And
Linda,
This be the downfall of the WWE?
It doesn't matter anymore. They're part of a fucking huge. Yeah, I didn't. You know what I didn't know though? UFC is actually being sued for being a monopoly.
Yeah, for unfair labor
antitrust or
practices.
whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Really?
And apparently Dana White has been bunched in with this fucking thing with that chick too.
Really?
Yeah.
With the chick that Vince was with?
Yeah. Apparently, yep. But
I mean, I hope
it was a rumor, and it was a rumor, and you'll never guess who kind of said something about it. Mark fucking Hunt.
Yep, he's the one that
has a big problem with UFC and with fucking Vince, or not with Vince, Dana White.
Mark Hunt.
He was a UFC fighter.
Yeah, he was a K1 kickboxer who then went to Pride and the UFC, and he's always been very vocal about their like unfair wages and whatnot. So
and the steroid use.
Yeah,
his last fight was against when fucking Brock Lesnar came out of retirement, and he was I can't remember who he was supposed to fight. And then that person got hurt training, I believe, and then Mark Hunt took the fight on like 2 or 3 weeks' notice and lost. And fucking Lesnar got popped for. They caught him. He was using steroids.
Of course.
And that got swept under the fucking carpet and
steroids must work just really, really well.
It's
this HGH nowadays. All that.
God damn.
And it's mostly, I think, because it allows your muscles to just recover so much faster, which makes it that much easier to build muscle.
Just to build it up.
Yeah. So
I want to do some steroids.
Like right now?
Got any?
Mind your business.
The problem with it is that you still have to work out.
Yeah.
Which, that fucking sucks.
Probably not as much though, right? Or
I think
I could just see somebody who's not working out. They're just really angry and their balls are shriveled. They got the acne. This didn't work for shit. You know?
Man, my balls are already shriveled.
Yeah.
what would happen if you gave steroids to like a 500-pound person?
Like that big bitch? She'd get angry and shit.
Somebody who doesn't work out and they're just obese, the overweight.
I think it's just the same as it happened to anybody else. I think
it's going to be more dangerous for them. But yeah,
they'd have a heart attack or something.
Could. I mean, you got to have some. I think you need to have some sort of fucking. What do you want to call it? Muscle mass. Everybody's got muscle mass of some sort.
Yeah.
But you have to be in some sort of shape for your body to be able to take the beating or the additional fucking testosterone you're about to get. Can you imagine accidentally getting estrogen? The drug dealer's not just an HGH guy, but he's also fucking
hormone replacement therapy.
Yeah,
might as well. I got it all, man.
Why do my nipples hurt? You know?
Why do I suddenly have nice tits?
God damn, look at these tits.
I'm really crabby this week.
I don't know what's going on with me.
I also think that there's a good chance that fucking Cody Rhodes will win tonight.
I got a bet on it.
He's
the
gonna
favorite.
be
CM Punk's the favorite, but
CM Punk shouldn't be anything.
I agree.
It's like so. The last 5 is going to be like Cody, Punk,
that Gunther.
Gunther probably.
Yeah. I can't stand him.
I like him.
I can't fucking stand that guy.
You're just.
Fuck you. Stop.
But was he? Is he German? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just racist against Nazis.
I'm anti-Aryan. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They
You
do.
got a problem with Nazis?
They do.
No.
They do kind of present as just Nazis, but without the overt racist shit.
Yeah, the swastikas and the
I'll never forget the first time that I saw them when they came out, and it was Gunther was gonna wrestle, and his little lackeys come out to like introduce him, and the guy just goes. I don't even know what he was saying, but
What's up with this guy?
You're like, not gonna work here
I got
anymore.
work anymore. Holy shit! Look, what is she? Damn.
What the see?
Hex.
Zelina Vega?
It's like Hexblade or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's just
That looks fucking dumb.
Yeah, it kind of does. She gonna fly?
I really don't see, like I said, CM Punk shouldn't be winning it. You should look up, has he wrestled since he's came back? I don't think he has.
I think he might have had a singles match or two. I know I saw a clip of him. It was supposed to be like a post-match thing, but it was actually fully post-event.
Right.
Where he was doing crowd work
Yeah.
and stuff, but he was in just his wrestling tights, so it looked like he had just wrestled, but...
Right. I've heard a lot of shit lately where people are like, CM Punk nowadays, and all it is him coming out and doing the cult of personality. He comes out and he sits fucking, Indian fucking sits.
Yeah.
And,
I didn't even think he's that great of a wrestler.
Mike-
He's good.
doing Mike stuff.
His most notable moment was when he was sitting down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his biggest moment.
There's still... They still haven't confirmed one way or the other if that was scripted or not.
Yeah.
There's a lot of...
I think it was.
It
I don't
definitely,
think it was.
No, I don't think it was either. It definitely seemed like he was kind of airing dirty laundry.
Yeah.
Because they...
Wow!
They also... I think it was during that speech when he said he was going to tell a story about McMahon, and they cut his mic off.
Yeah.
They did at the middle
And
of that.
so...
Yep.
So why would you literally, there was no chance that you were supposed to be coming back to the WWE after you fucking shit on him, because you sucked at MMA, but you needed to stay relevant by talking smack about WWE. Get your ass kicked there. Then you went to fucking AEW. You were such an asshole there where they didn't even let you finish your contract.
Yep.
Got kicked to the curb, and now you fucking got it back into the WWE and you're going to talk smack again. It's like the guy is begging to be fucking canned. Because when he was doing his UFC MMA shit, he had to fucking... You have to pay for your own fucking training and all that stuff, right?
Totally.
So you have to pay your coaches. You have to pay for your fucking... He didn't have all that shit. Not like fucking Lesnar did.
Yeah.
And then you get your ass kicked, okay? You can't tell me that he wasn't very close on being fucking broke. Because look at Dave Bautista had a bigger run in the WWE than fucking Punk did.
Oh, yeah.
And it's common knowledge that Batista almost went broke. He was sleeping in his car after he was done with wrestling because he was trying to make movies and shit. Yeah. After he got
broke?
Yeah, he was sleeping in his car and shit, dude. His first paying job was the Guardians of the Galaxy. That got him back up to par. That started making the money again. Now he's,
That's hard to believe.
But yeah, he was pretty much broke. And then, so you see that should go on. So you can't tell me the fucking Punk wasn't very close on.
Maybe Batista was just bad with his money.
Hey, possible. I like Batista, other than when he was in fucking Evolution. That was the dumbest.
Hated Evolution.
That was the dumbest fucking.
They would just interfere every fucking match. They were just not a good faction.
I thought you were talking about a movie. I was like, what?
Good movie.
I've never seen
The movie was actually
fun,
funny.
David
I've ever-
Duchovny and
Yeah.
Orlando Jones, I think. Was it?
Yeah,
There's a movie called Evolution?
Yeah.
It's a comedy about fucking
Funny.
about aliens.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about
I
now.
gotta watch that again.
But the worst part about that whole fucking thing was you had Ric Flair in there with him.
Yeah.
you have these three monster of guys. And then you got Ric Flair, and he's Flair's
served as the manager.
Right, but Flair's walking around like he was some big Billy badass, like, yeah, what's up? And then because you got Triple H,
There's
fucking ripped.
There's the winner.
Then you got Randy Orton, ripped. You got Dave Bautista, ripped.
Yep.
And then you got Ric Flair. That fucking guy hasn't been ripped since the fucking early 90s.
Even then, he was never.
No.
I guess guys
Super
back,
cut guy.
Yeah, and guys back then generally weren't.
Right.
But
Look at Ravishing Rick Rude, Lex Luger.
Rick Rude was.
oh yeah, I mean,
But even
Big Power Pump.
But he's talking like 70s.
yeah, like
80s.
Yeah.
I guess Rick Rude was pretty jacked. Rick
Rude was
Super cut. That guy had to have
that
like
was a specimen.
less than fucking 3% body fat. Had to.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my mom and my aunts loved Rick Rude.
Did they?
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty
when he would come out and
that-
like do that little hip thing, like,
Yeah.
oh god, they loved
He had a
it.
hell of a mustache.
Trying to get that big bitch out. Bye, bitch.
Who is that blonde chick that?
Oh, not gonna fucking wrestle anymore. That's who that is.
Blonde chick. She's fucking
Sable?
hot.
Dude, she's got to be like 60-some now.
Yeah, married to Brock.
So, yeah.
Maybe not
fucking anymore.
Not anymore. She's not.
And they had like 2 or 3 kids. And she had like 2 kids with fucking Romero.
Also, I did not know that Rikishi's sons are the Usos.
Yeah, yeah,
Didn't know
yep.
that until recently.
Yeah, it's kind of cool how that worked out.
Oh, yeah, right.
And actually, fucking, if I remember right, Roman Reigns is actually cousins with The Rock.
Yeah, there's something there.
I think they are. Cousins.
There's something there.
I mean, Reigns was in that fucking Hobbs and Shaw movie.
Didn't watch it.
Didn't you? I think it's funny. I think it's actually pretty good. The action sequences are really good. But when you give the Rock pretty much fucking like superhero strength, come on, the guy's a big beefy fucker. You're not gonna tell me he punches a guy so hard he flies through a fucking window.
Yeah.
You know.
That'll be interesting how that match plays out.
Yeah.
That's going to be like a 5-minute match, I bet.
So what's her name with the fucking like the long hair that she whips around? That bitch
Bianca
needs to get
Belair.
needs to get thrown the fuck out.
I like her.
Of course you do.
She's a good wrestler.
No.
I mean, maybe her gimmick is fucking terrible,
Yeah.
and
Holy Christ! How do you? I was just drop her on there. So if anybody's just wondering, we're actually watching the Royal Rumble right now, and it's the women's division.
Yep.
So
that lady Green has been in.
She's
She
good.
was
She
the
was
very
the-
first one,
Yeah.
first or second. You know,
yeah, she looks like Green Lantern. You know,
Whoa.
who the fucking? How do you get
a tank.
How do you get a tank? I don't have a tank.
Shotzi. That's kind of cool.
And a crazy bitch. Well,
TC.
my last. Oh, actually, apparently at one of the Sting's last matches, he's going to partner up with Darby something, whatever his name is, in AEW, to challenge for the championship tag belts and possibly retire with one of them.
What a guy. What? To still be wrestling now.
Right? Well,
Unbelievable.
he's younger than Rick or Flair. He's younger than fucking. I think he had that fucking neck fucking accident that pretty much made him say that I gotta go.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
How old is Sting?
He's gotta be in his 60s.
I said how old is Sting? It was Sting the singer.
Oh, that guy's like 90. That
How old
old
is
fuck.
Sting,
It's like
Steve Borden is his real
Sting
name.
the singer is 72. Wrestler 64.
Yep.
damn, I'm good.
You're good.
And he actually, he's the one who trademarked the name Sting. And he got it before so every time Sting the singer says something, he has to pay Steve Borden.
That's funny.
No, well, gentlemen, I don't know what you think, but I think it's time to sign off so we can watch this shit, have a good old time, have some beers. Everybody, just make sure, listen to us on fucking podcasting. Well, anywhere you find podcasts. Get us on fucking Spotify. Hit us up on YouTube, Good Pods, Samsung, all of them. Any place you can find a podcast, just make sure you listen to us. Atari, yeah. ColecoVision.
Yeah.
We're sponsored by Pong.
Yeah. Sega.
Sega. So, anyway, gentlemen, do you have anything else you'd like to say, Justin?
Not really.
No.
Take her easy.
If she's that easy, I'll take her twice. And Lucas, why don't you go ahead and sign us out here?
Bye.